Previously on MasterChef Australia, they had to think outside the cereal box. And let their imaginations run wild.
I'm gonna make a spicy rice puff fried chicken.
I feel like I've maybe got a little bit loopy on the Fruit Loops.
They brought new life to childhood memories.
10 out of 10. Texture's amazing, but the flavour is even better.
It's nostalgia done beautifully. Well done.
That's flawless, mate. It's really good.
Tonight, the bottom three face an exceptional pressure test.
This is make or break. The pressure's on.
With a huge twist on a nostalgic favourite.
Here I am again. Another pressure test today. Only person in the MasterChef contest so far to be in their second pressure test. But then again, I feel like I do have a bit of an advantage. Not only wearing the pin, but also knowing the structure of it.
Good morning, everybody. Take it from me, guys. Pressure tests, they ain't easy. But if you survive, you're going to be facing this competition with a whole new set of tools in your toolkit. That's the good part. Shall we get into it? Today's pressure test, it was created by a man who turned his passion into his career. He was head chef at Hatted restaurant Artavala in Darlinghurst for 2 years, before taking his creative mind literally across the road to join the team at Gelato Messina.
Ooh.
Now, with 25 stores across Australia, he's churned out over 5,000 unique flavours.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah. Please welcome, from Gelato Messina, Donato Tocci!
I've got goosebumps. I've been going to Messina for well over 10 years now. And yeah, I feel honoured to be working with Donato in the kitchen. It's a privilege.
Wow.
Mate, your reputation precedes you. I think you got a few fans here today. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for having us back.
As you know, everyone, we are celebrating all things nostalgic this week. So, what's under there is a childhood favourite. It's a twist on a classic. It's beloved all across the world. All right, Donnie, do you want to show them what's under there?
Let's do it.
What is it? What is it?
Today you're making mine. Messinetta.
So beautiful.
For me, that's bringing me back to all those childhood parties having a Viennetta. And the dish itself looks like a work of art.
Alice, what do you love the most about a classic Viennetta?
I just love those two flavors, chocolate and vanilla. Classics done well together. Nothing beats that.
Guys, get over here and we can have a try of it.
Oh my gosh.
Just before you cut it, I just want you to listen and appreciate the crunch of the layers as you cut it, Donnie. Go on. That's like
Music.
It looks amazing. But I'm thinking, okay, there's tempered chocolate and there's gelato. There's some chocolate sprayed on top. There looks like there's about 3 elements on this dish. That's not too scary.
All right, let's see it inside.
Good luck, guys, because seriously, I think just building that thing is going to be hard.
All right, Donnie, talk me through because it looks unbelievable.
In the centre there, we've got a strawberry gel. It's surrounded by a vanilla gelato. Then we've got a chocolate gelato. Then around that is a vanilla creme chantilly. And then in between, you'll see that there's layers of tempered chocolate.
You won't get that crunch unless you temper the chocolate, right? Like, it's so important.
There's a hell of a lot of elements here. I'm crumbling inside.
Thank you.
I'm definitely batting way out of any ballpark that I've played in. This is next level. This is MasterChef.
Declan, what are you scared of just looking at it?
Ice cream to start with. Yeah, strawberry gel, tempered chocolate. Yeah, very uncomfortable right
Mate,
now.
crack on, get some of it in your mouth. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so yummy.
I'm tasting the elements individually. That beautiful acidic strawberry that's like the freshest strawberries you've ever had. Then you've got the beautiful creaminess of the vanilla and chocolate gelato, and then that perfect crack of the tempered chocolate.
Critical pressure points in this. What are they?
Tempering chocolate's one of them.
Does everyone know what bricks is?
No.
It's another pressure point here, isn't it?
Yes, so the bricks is the amount of sugar that's in something, and that's crucial with the strawberry gel. If the bricks is not within the range, then what's going to happen is it's not going to set.
On site, getting your bricks level normally means my wall has to get level. I've never heard of my bricks level in this context before.
How cool is that? You're going to learn about that today.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the last obvious pressure point for me is just general construction.
Yes.
It seems to me that every single element of this needs to be done in order and kind of at the right time, otherwise you won't finish on time.
Exactly.
So, welcome to Messina, the pressure point.
Yeah, this is me. Game over. Yeah.
Grace, Declan and Alice, you will have 4 hours and 15 minutes to recreate Donnie's messinetta. The recipe, equipment and all of the ingredients are at your benches. The dish that tastes and looks the least like Donato's will send its maker home, so it's time to focus. Declan, as you know, you have that shiny immunity pin on your chest. At any point during the cook, you can play it and head on up to the gantry, safe from elimination. Donato, would you like to do the honours?
Good luck. Your time starts now.
In the saucepan, come on. Strawberry puree, water, invert syrup.
I'm feeling nervous, but I'm also just trying to stay focused, stay positive. I mean, keep reading the recipe and hopefully I can pull it off.
I'm starting with the strawberry gel. I love science and I love baking, so yeah, I'm excited about this.
Good job, Alice.
Good job, Alice.
Good job. Donato. Viennetta like we've never seen it before. Looking at all of the detail here, talk us through the first hour of this challenge. What do they really need to hit?
So the first thing is the strawberry gel in the centre. You've got to make it and then you've got to allow it to set. It needs to be hard set, so the bricks are really important. Make sure that you get right sugar levels on that. You've got to get your gelato started, at least the vanilla, straight off the bat. As soon as the strawberry's ready, your vanilla needs to be ready because you need to start assembling that.
You have to be on point with absolutely everything because you can't freeze faster.
Yeah.
It has to go on point with the timings.
I don't think the difficulty is lost on any of our contestants today, and
3.5 grams of pectane. Wouldn't have a clue what pectane is.
Declan, he's got a pin. He's got a bit of a safety net there, but you reckon he'll use it?
Yes, I would. With something like this, you don't want to take anything to chance.
No.
I'm making the strawberry gel. Continue to cook on a low heat until 65 degrees. I've got to speak to myself out loud because, yeah, I made that mistake in my last pressure test and I missed a couple of key components. Game plan for my pin today is not use it. Obviously, I'd love to take it with me further in the competition for when numbers get a bit smaller. I'm just following bit by bit, doing what I can, and hopefully I'm going at a good, steady pace, but you never know. I'm not turning around and looking where the girls are up to. They can do them, and I'll just focus on this. My bricks, OK. It would be pretty awesome to prove to myself if I can get through today's pressure test without using my pin. But a technical dessert, it's way out of my comfort zone.
What is this little gadget that Declan has just pulled out?
It is called a refractometer, and it is used for measuring bricks measurement or sugar measurement.
45 to 49.
Gotta work quick now, work quick.
Yeah, work quick.
Arr. Arr, me hockey, I see some land.
This is the kind of stuff that I love to do. I get to use a refractometer. I get to feel like I'm a scientist.
So I'm aiming to look for anywhere between 45 to 49 on the refractometer reading. Mine is saying 48, so I'm glad that I got it on the first go.
Good work, Alice. That looks good.
The next step, I need to put my strawberry gel into a silicone mold.
Let's go, Alice.
Good job, good job.
And the whole purpose of this is to create that beautiful construction of strawberry gel surrounded by vanilla gelato, and then ultimately surrounded by chocolate gelato. So it's really important to work pretty quickly because I want every element to set.
Blast freezer.
Good work, Alice. Very good.
Oh, that will do.
It's not just any old ice cream cake, guys. 45 down, 3.5 to go.
It's still too high.
What is that saying?
It's like at the top. I am struggling with the bricks levels.
How do you adjust it?
I don't... It says to add more water. I retest again. Yeah, it's all the way. The bricks are still too high. Okay.
It's a hard start. Something's happened.
Every minute in this cook matters. Alice and Declan are already moving ahead to the next element, and I'm just stuck.
Let's go, girl.
It's still too high.
Grace.
Hello.
How are we travelling? Still haven't got the gel in.
I'm struggling with this little bit. It's all the way.
All the way. All right, so that means there's too much sugar in there.
Okay, it says to add more water, but I don't know how much to add.
Just add a tablespoon at a time.
Not having this strawberry gel element right would be a really good reason to send me home.
Coming down?
No.
Add a bit more?
Yeah, across what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, bring the sugar levels down. Yeah. This strawberry gel is going to be the centerpiece of this dessert, and it needs to be in the blast chiller for a long time in order to set. Too much still?
It's too much.
Okay.
More water.
I cannot waste a second. I keep adding more water in, I keep cooking it down.
Ready, Grace?
Yep.
Yep.
I take one more test.
Oh, there she goes.
Thank you.
Okay, so the obvious thing is that took a while. So now you got to speed up.
Need a motor. Good, Grace. Yeah, let's go now.
27 plus 22. I'm doing my gelato now. Dextrose. Bloody hell. Look at this leaning tower of things I've never heard of. In this vanilla gelato, I'm putting Trehalose and dextrose and invert syrup. If I miss one of these, it could be detrimental for the dish. It's a lot more technical. So, you know, I'm reading this out loud to myself. I'm double checking everything, you know, measure twice, cut once. I'm reading it, I'm ticking it off. Pour the gelato and set aside to cool until temperature reaches 4 degrees. I'm multitasking. Done. I move on to my sponge, which was on the bottom of Donato's messinetta.
Mate, early thoughts, one by one. What do you reckon about Declan? He seems in a pretty good place.
Declan's motoring on. We've weighed up the ingredients for the sponge already, so it shows that he's ahead.
I'm happy.
And then Alice.
You're right, Alice. Take your time, darling.
She's such a bookworm. She loves science. This is kind of where she's at, which is a great sign.
It's good.
I'm about to put the ice cream in the ice cream machine. I'm just whipping up my sponge.
Come on, Alice.
167.
Grace. She had real trouble with her strawberry gel. That was hard, wasn't it? It was very intense.
I was getting worried for her.
And that has really put her behind, which is not where you want to be.
That is excellent.
I'm working on my gelato and my sponge at the same time. I have no idea if I'm catching up or not, but I'm just trying to move as quickly as I possibly can. I need to be doing 2 things at once because I've already wasted way too much time.
Good work, Gracie. Yes. Catch it up. Let's go.
You in a bit of a groove now?
Yeah, I'm in a groove.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Have you tasted everything?
Yeah.
Tasted your ice cream base?
Yep.
Happy with that?
I think so. Are you not?
Are you sure that everything's in there? And if you're not sure, I'd be doing it again.
Really?
We'll leave you to your thoughts.
I'm feeling a little bit disheartened. I mean, I'd already had some issues with my first element. Now my gelato is not quite right. This is a gelato challenge.
Read through the steps. Did you follow the steps correctly?
I put all of that in. Yeah. Alice?
Yeah?
Do you mind if I taste it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm tasting it, and it's not as sweet as Alice's gelato. So all I can do at this point is bring some more sugar into this gelato to hopefully save it. So I'm just working to try bring up that sweetness. I don't have enough time to remake it, so I'm just going to work at bringing those sugar levels up.
How thin does this have to be? Oh my God.
It says 3 mil.
3 is like
Paper, baking paper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Taking me back on site, smoothing off my screen.
This is no time to be nostalgic. You still have 3 hours to go.
Come on, ice cream. Let's go.
3 hours.
I've got my vanilla gelato in the churner, my strawberry gel in the blast chiller, and now I'm putting my sponge in the oven.
Go, Alice. You're doing so well.
I feel pretty organized. I feel like I've got a good handle on the different elements.
Done. 20 minutes.
At this point, I'm ahead of Grace,
How's it going, Grace?
Yeah, it's sweeter.
Getting there?
Yeah.
but I'm behind Declan. I mean, Declan is just on cruise control. That guy can really push his way through a pressure test, and it's really impressive. I'm trying to measure myself up against him so that I don't fall too far behind.
Ah, burnt. My ice cream has churned.
Go, Decky boy. Come on, mate.
Once gelato is churned, turn the ice cream machine off and transfer gelato into a piping bag. I can now take my vanilla gelato and pipe it into the mould. The recipe is extremely precise. 7 mil. And I need to measure the exact amount of weight into these moulds in order for it to be perfectly uniform when we build it at the end of this cook. This part's real tricky. Once my vanilla gelato is in the blast freezer, I can now clean out my churner to prepare it for the chocolate gelato.
Watching what's happening in this particular pressure test, there's a tale of three very different cooks in this challenge right now. Declan, I mean, he seems really confident. He is pretty much bang on time.
Churn, pour back in the churner and churn for 25 minutes.
And then Alice behind him, she is losing a little bit of time. But she should have finished her chocolate gelato already, and she hasn't.
That's the milk for the chocolate gelato. I'm heating it up to 45 degrees.
And then Grace, I think that she's actually making up some time, which is great.
Come on, Grace,
Come on,
let's go.
Gracie. This one you're going to get right.
This race continues. So someone who was right ahead at the beginning may end up being last.
Yeah.
Hey, Alice, do you need to get your ice cream out of there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Good on you, buddy.
Hang in there, you're all still in the race. 2 hours to go.
Come on, Alice, get a move on, sweetie.
I know. Dropped behind a little bit.
Alice.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Oh my God, I love this kind of stuff. I don't know, I feel like I'm a kid.
Do you think that having such an academic background of paying attention to detail and making sure that there is no room for error, do you think that's helping you right now?
Yeah, I think so. I love solving problems. I love reading things. I love cracking challenges.
Great.
Yeah.
Where's your chocolate gelato?
That's steeped, and so I'm gonna do that next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, get on
Yeah.
this
Get
and
on
finish
this.
it.
Yeah.
Keep moving fast.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm ready to put the chocolate gelato into the base of the ice cream machine.
Oh my gosh.
But what I've noticed is that I left the ice cream machine on and the vanilla gelato is frozen to the base of the ice cream machine.
Oh, my God.
Once I finished my vanilla gelato, I was supposed to turn the machine off,
Oh my gosh.
clean the ice cream machine, and take out all the excess ice cream.
That's
Yeah,
frozen solid, isn't it?
solid, yeah.
I know time is of the essence. I need to get my chocolate gelato into the machine.
Am I behind?
Just get that cleaned and get that chocolate one in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
frozen solid, isn't it?
solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I put hot water in it to get it out?
You don't want to drop the temperature down too much, otherwise then you've got to cool it down a
Yeah.
bit.
I'm pretty worried because I just got distracted with all these other elements. And the vanilla gelato is frozen to the base of the ice cream machine.
Am I behind?
Just get that cleaned and get that chocolate one in.
I'm desperately trying to clean that out as soon as possible so that I can get my chocolate gelato into the machine.
Oh my gosh. It's coming out. It's just taking time.
This is a reminder that the smallest thing can really impact the direction of travel in your pressure test.
Come on, Alice, get a move on, sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, you've really caught up, Grace.
Oh, good. Yay.
Keep pushing, keep pushing,
Keep
okay?
going.
I think I've somehow caught up. Oh, I can't believe that. You can pull off anything in this kitchen. You just need to back yourself. I'm about to start tempering my chocolate. The most exciting part about this dish was the sound of that tempered chocolate snapping. If I do not temper this chocolate properly, I shouldn't go to the gym this morning. It's going to take away from that beautiful eating experience. So it's really important to get this right.
Hey, Grace. Happy with the temp?
Yep.
You're going really good.
Thanks, Brett.
Declan,
Yeah.
do you know how to temper chocolate?
Yeah, I do. And I'm...
Good luck.
yeah,
You know, as you know, this is the bit you want to nail. You're going to be great,
All right,
okay?
thank you, Mel. I've tempered chocolate at home, so I understand like the technicalities of tempering chocolate. You want to bring it up to a certain temperature, and then you want to bring it back down. 32.
32?
32 is what we want.
Nice.
Good job, Declan.
And then leaving the chocolate out at room temperature, it should set. Oh, the finesse. It's my favourite word today.
How much time left?
Listen up, guys. It's time to bring it home. You've only got 90 minutes to go. Come on.
Okay, is that temp?
Good work, Gracie. Looks nice.
Chocolate gelato's churning. I gotta do the tempered chocolate next. I gotta catch up.
All right. I leave my tempered chocolate uncovered on the bench to set and then move on to my next step. Remove mould with strawberry gel. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. It's time to start assembling the middle part of this messinetta. It's like a babushka doll stack. A strawberry gel square inside a vanilla gelato square inside a chocolate gelato square. The old chess game. I gotta take out my strawberry gel. Take my time. I've got to put it in the centre of my vanilla gelato insert. How am I going, old boy?
Good, brother. You won't just use that pin, mate.
And then I piped the remaining vanilla gelato around the sides to encase the strawberry gel completely.
That's looking good.
It's like silicon. You want to get it in every corner.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for being relatable.
Just doing some grouting.
Yeah.
Next time, carry a spirit level with you as well.
Yeah.
It's really important on the next one as well, the chocolate one. Remember, perfect.
Thank you.
I'm just working patiently in this step. I want to make sure that I get the ice cream right through this mould.
I made those molds myself.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, feels like an honour.
Yeah, great, Alice. Yeah. Looks great.
Tempered chocolate is done. I'm doing the gelato and strawberry gel insert now.
I know that I'm behind. I'm having to work pretty quickly. But I've noticed that it's hard to pipe.
Let that sit for a bit.
So I put the piping bag on the counter so that it heats up just a little bit.
The ice cream. Vanilla gelato. It was too set.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I really want to eat this, but I can't.
The chocolate gelato looks good, except I'm noticing that it's a little bit stiff as well. So I decided to leave that piping bag on the counter as well. I can then pipe both as soon as they get to the right consistency.
Keep going.
Keep going, keep going.
If you're not starting to assemble your messinetta now, you're falling behind because you've only got 1 hour to go. Come on, guys.
I've never cooked food that's this intricate before. Like, I walked in this morning and didn't think by any means I'd be able to replicate the Viennetta in strips. But I just want to get all these perfect. The tempered chocolate is what makes a Viennetta a Viennetta. The chocolate strips are what holds those vanilla waves together, and the chocolate squares finish off the messinetta on both sides. I'm just really taking my time with this one. I really don't want to bugger this one up. I've got my 10 strips, I've got my plaques for either end of the Viennetta, and I'm happy with it. They're all perfect.
No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
So the chocolate is set, and he's about to put a tray on top of it, and it's all
No,
bent.
it's going to snap.
Exactly. Declan?
Yeah?
Didn't read the recipe properly.
My heart sinks, and I'm like, how? How have I done it wrong?
See the bend on it?
Yeah.
You got two options. Keep that.
Yeah.
Or start again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in a bit of shambles. No, yeah, I'll start again.
But
yeah,
read the recipe and read the instructions. They're there.
All right, thank you. Any mistake in a pressure test can most definitely cost you your spot in the competition. Did the chocolate wrong.
It's okay.
No, you just need to cut it before it's fully set.
I haven't read the recipe correctly. Lay another piece of acetate on top of the chocky. Ah. I was only meant to mark out the chocolate strips and squares on the chocolate and then weigh it down with a tray until it's set.
Looks perfect.
Thank you.
Set back and a half. Retempering this chocolate is definitely setting me behind. And that means less time for that crucial assembly at the end. So this is the first time in this cook where I'm like, look, maybe I might need to use this pin. Just like a lot of like self-doubt, like do I play it, do I not? This is make or break.
Yeah, come on, Declan. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Classic pressure test where you have someone out in front, but then everything changes.
Come on, Alice, let's go.
Oh my gosh, the adrenaline is just skyrocketing. I feel like I could run a marathon or sprint. It's just insane.
Come on, Alice.
I need to finish the center of the messinetta.
Now it's a bit too runny, maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
it's coming out the top. Oh, maybe.
When Alice first got her gelato out and put it in the piping bag, it was too solid to pipe out. But now that she's come back to it, it's looking quite melted.
Come on, Alice. Get it in there. Come on.
My inserts are in the freezer. I'm doing the creme chantilly.
Donato's creme chantilly was basically the beautiful piping on the sides of that messinetta.
Come on, Alice.
Yeah.
You got to pick up the pace now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really, you want to be constructing this in the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
This part's all fun and games.
This part's all fun again. We've nearly lost it as it is. You are actually quite evil. You're very unassuming. Dr. Evil. Yes.
This is it. It's crunch time now.
Bloody hell.
I'm trying to take this last mould out. Oh, shit. And it's not working. I am trying to stay cool, calm and collected.
Come on, bastard.
But inside, I'm bubbling with anxiety.
Oh, my goodness.
It's all or nothing. All right. I'm sorry. I start hacking away at this mould, just cutting it from all four edges.
I spent a whole weekend making those.
I'm sorry. I knew I had to do this if I wanted enough time to piece it together.
Now's the time to keep you cool. 15 minutes to go.
This suspense, it's just like next level. Something that I wanted to get right in this pressure test was being more delicate and paying more attention to the finer details. And this is something that I just can't get a grasp on.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm just pretty upset with myself.
Why? What's up?
My presentation. It's just not as neat and like pretty.
Where's the head at with the pin?
My mindset's probably to just use the pin, so you've got the pin, just play the pin. That's where my head's at right now.
Have a think about it, mate.
Let's go!
Is he going to play it?
Come on, Alice, let's go!
I piped so many cakes in my time, but now is not the time to be a perfectionist. So I'm just getting all those wave layers down as quickly as possible.
You have 5 minutes to go.
Come on! 5 minutes!
Is it 4?
Attention to detail here. You got this.
Missing even the smallest element could be enough to send me home.
Just keep that rhythm. You're doing so good, honestly, so good. Come on, Decky, let's go, mate.
Come on!
I'm still concerned about my presentation. But I look around and I am the only one up to spraying at this point.
If you want to play that pin, Declan, you've only got 2 minutes to do it.
Come on! Let's go!
I don't think he's going to play his pin.
Being the head, it does give me a bit more confidence in maybe not having to use my pin.
This is it. Are you playing it?
No, I won't play it.
He's not playing.
Not playing it.
Declan!
I love it.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, Grace! Come on!
This is pure panic for me right now.
I don't know how to attach this.
I still haven't sprayed it with chocolate.
Other one, other one.
Declan, being the gentleman that he is, he comes over and helps me with the spray gun.
This is nerve-wracking.
Thank you so much, Declan.
Good job.
That was so stressful.
It was.
Did you lose the pin?
Nah, still on me.
I'm nervous as hell.
You got it, Declan.
Definitely not confident I'm safe.
Here he is, the gambling man.
Today could be my day where I go home on MasterChef and I'm the bloke who was too stubborn and didn't use his pin.
In the mood to cook? Grab your aprons and try these delicious MasterChef approved recipes on 10 Play.
Declan, how come you didn't play your pin?
The angel and the devil on each of my shoulders, like, and you know, it's like, play it safe, you'll be fine. But I think just like came down to me backing myself.
I think there's two ways this is going to go. One, we taste the dish, it's epic, you keep the pin on your apron. The second is, we cut this open, something's wrong with it, you get sent home. We've got a taste, brother.
Thank you, Declan.
Shit. What do we think about it look, guys?
I mean, it looks a little rough around the edges. But did we ever think that someone was going to be able to make it look exactly like yours?
No, we didn't. It was a tall ask.
Shh. Okay. I'm ready. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's satisfying.
Layers look good.
So impressed with this. From a flavour perspective, it's like 99%. To yours? It really is. I think it's testament to the way he's followed that recipe to the T. I can't pick holes in it.
The balance of flavours within, everything is bang on. The visual, he was under the pump. But flavour-wise, nailed it.
He made a very thoughtful decision to not play the pin, and I think that it's paid off because the result is something he should be proud of.
Yep.
Well, look, I finished mine, so that kind of says something. Me being an ice cream fiend, I really enjoyed that. The strawberry gel, the vanilla gelato, the chocolate gelato, the tempered chocolate, the chantilly cream, it is all so sound. And I'm so glad for him because this will be a jolt of confidence that he needs.
Good luck, Alice.
Thanks so much, Declan. Thanks, Gracie.
My main concerns are the form. It doesn't look exactly like the original.
Hi, Alice.
Hi.
And then that gelato that melted on the counter. I'm just a little bit worried about that.
You started really strong. Where did the wheels start to come off for you?
I took too long trying to get my ice cream out of the ice cream churner to go and do the chocolate gelato. That ate into some time.
How do you feel about sitting in front of what you've created, though?
There's a perfectionist part of me that goes, oh gosh, I can see all the things that are wrong with it. But then the other side of me is just saying, you managed to plate it. I should at least be happy about that.
We'll taste now.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Alice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. She's a little rough.
Interesting looking rendition of yours.
She went hard with the chantilly on top, didn't she?
Listen,
Okay, good crack.
how do we look?
Internally, it's good.
It's definitely a different texture.
It's a little bit icy. I don't know if you guys are picking it up, but
I have to commend Alice for finishing. It wasn't looking like she would finish at all. So I'm glad that she did, but where this sits in comparison to yours is a little further away than I'd like.
yep.
It just didn't eat anywhere near as beautifully as yours. Definitely, the gelato is really dense.
Yep.
And I think that's come from melting it again, and all of the air has gone out of it, and it's actually quite gummy.
Technically, everything was there, but she didn't feel it. She wasn't tasting it. When you pick up a piping bag and the gelato is literally pouring into the mold, that something in you would go, hang on a second, this might not be right. Good luck, Grace.
Good luck, Gracie.
Thanks, guys. I know that my vanilla gelato is going to be the most scrutinised element in this dish. I tried to fix my vanilla gelato, but ultimately I've missed a step or I've misweighed something, and this is probably going to send me home.
How was that?
Oh, that was insane.
You had a few problems along the way.
Yeah.
Talk us through them.
So I had some issues with the sugar levels in my strawberry puree to start off with, and
Next would have been gelato.
Yeah, my gelato. So something happened there, which, I mean, I'm sure I'll read back the recipe tonight and maybe the light bulb will turn on, but I didn't want to give up.
I'm incredibly proud of you that you got this up. With that, we're going to test it now.
Thank you.
I don't think this is going to be great.
Oh, I'm so nervous about this.
Ready? Chocolate work sounded solid. Oh, you know what? It's not that bad.
Looks pretty good.
It's held. Hey, this eats rather well. That strawberry's quite sharp and bright.
Yep.
I am so happy for Grace. Look, I'm not ecstatic about the visuals here. Do you know what I mean? But the strawberry in the centre is delicious. The gelato is beautiful, it's creamy. Creme chantilly is lovely. Chocolate, beautifully tempered. Overall, it's pretty close to yours.
Yep. The vanilla, like you said, the fix she did on it, fixed it.
Yeah.
The gel, she got it right. It's perfect.
I can't really fault her on the textures or the flavours, it's just the construction. Well, I didn't expect that. Like, honestly.
No.
Dottie, how was it watching 3 amateur cooks attempting your dish?
Oh, it was tough. It was tough.
Sorry.
You finished, and for me, that was impressive.
Let's give it up for Donato Conte.
Today, the pressure was on. And for one, more than others. Declan, you're the pin. And you didn't play it. Yeah. But you didn't need to. Oh, because Declan, your messinetta was so similar to Donato's in taste, there's no way we could send you home.
Congratulations, mate.
I can't believe it. The pin lives to see another day and I'm safe.
So, it comes down to Grace and Alice. Alice, even though your chocolate was very nicely tempered, the texture of both your gelatos was a little bit off. Grace, you battled through the cook today, and the end result was not that pretty either. But you know what? Pretty is overrated when it tastes as good as yours. Every element on that plate was bang on in terms of flavor, and that's why you're safe, and I'm sorry, Alice.
It's all right.
You're going home.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Alice, this is the toughest cooking competition in the world. Making it this far in this place is a huge achievement. You are an incredible woman and a talented cook.
Thanks, Mel. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Wherever you land in the world of food after this, whatever shape your food dream takes, we know that you will excel at it.
Thanks, Mel.
But now it's time to say goodbye.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you.
MasterChef has made me feel for the first time that anything is possible. You just need to open the door, and I feel like I've just opened the door.
Mel, you're gonna make me cry, but thank you for everything.
You've taken a great sacrifice to be here. Make it count.
And at the risk of quoting Casablanca, it's the beginning of a beautiful relationship, and that beautiful relationship is with food.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia,
Full nostalgic Chinese takeaway place.
it's a good old-fashioned service challenge.
It's so nostalgic to me. It's crazy.
Let's move, let's move, let's move.
Backs.
All right, let's go.
Oh, no! There's real people coming. I forgot about that.
But can they conquer the classics of an Australian institution?
I'm here for the win, so I'll do whatever.